24th, 2021. Because at noon, the U.S. Mint launched the 100th anniversary Morgans, and the New Orleans Mint was one of them. It sold out in 3 minutes, and today, can you find it for less than $250? A beautiful coin, great theme, but again, $250 or more. I got a better solution. Let's go back 140 years and deal with the originals. And yes, they're more affordable. And tonight we're going to look at early issue New Orleans Mint. 1881 and 1882, it's a your choice opportunity. They're both at $69.95. Beautiful uncirculated specimens. You can technically buy multiples of these and still be under the only other O mint that we know that's recent, which is the 2021. But if we go back and look at the story of the Morgan dollar, the New Orleans Mint tie-in is even more interesting. Because the Morgan dollar came from the Comstock Lode. Bland Allison Act hired George T. Morgan, nicknamed after the designer, and in 1878 it's launched. Well, New Orleans doesn't start until 1879, a year later. The reason why is it wasn't open. During the Civil War, early on, 1861, the mint was taken over by the state of Louisiana from the U.S. They just took it over. And then the Confederacy took it over right after that. The U.S. government, after the war was over, never reopened the mint. But as we had our westward expansion going, and it was in full swing in the 1870s and 1880s, it was a logical decision, especially now with the Comstock Lode and silver being available, to make a mint in the middle of all of this. We had Philadelphia, East Coast. We had San Francisco, West Coast. And New Orleans was the hub with the Mississippi of all of our westward expansion. Let's reopen the mint. So they do in 1879. But what do they get? They get all the hand-me-down equipment. It's whatever San Francisco and Philadelphia could discard, give the two big mints the brand new stuff. Which is why when you look at the reverse of an early issue New Orleans minted coin, the details on the breast feathers of the eagle are almost non-existent. You can tell they're there, but you just can't see the lines. You just saw that coin. It is gorgeous. It is detailed. They are beautiful specimens. Outright beautiful specimens. Every one of them more beautiful than the next. The other unique part about these early issues, again, year 3 and year 4 from New Orleans, is the lower mintage. They made only 5.7 million and 6 million the two respective years. And then the next year, 1883, 84, 85, and that point, it just exploded. They got more equipment and they're making 9 to 10 million coins a year. Well, we do know today that the difference in coinage is mintage figures tell us where they rank in its own system, right? So the Morgan dollars, New Orleans alone, you look at the mintage and say, where does it rank? If they made them for 26 years, these two rank 12 and 13. They're kind of right in the middle for mintage figures. But we know that today, with NGC, PCGS, CAC, ICG, ANAX, the big 5 grading services out there, doing their thing mostly for the last 40 years, the population reports tell us really what they're seeing and explains why when we're on that great American coin hunt, show to show across the country or even your local show, why you can't find certain coins in certain grades. And these two are poster children of exactly that statement. You look at the population reports, you see 49,000 and 52,000 respectively, all grades, all services added together. Think about that. The comparison is what it was 83, 84, and 85. 300,000, 500,000, 475,000. Even the last year of issue 1904-0 is over 300,000 coins seen. So you don't see these because they're not out there on a regular basis. Yet the prices are all the same. That's the secret. That's what you want to grab onto. If everybody's selling 83s, 84s, and 85s, Beautiful coins. I love them. We sell them here all the time. But they're at the same price these are. Yet we know they are significantly, not kind of rarer, significantly rarer than right after. Now, my competition has them. They have both of these. One of them's at $189, the other is at $185. We're over $100 less per coin, same grade. The last show, I actually got into an argument with one of our competitors over, why don't you just raise it to 99? We're at 150. You're still beating us. It's like, yeah, and I'll sell coins at 99. I know I will. But this is where we think it should be. We want to sell everything we have tonight. That's our business model, and it's been that way for almost 2 decades now. And it works. We're happy with it. We have a lot of customers. We hope you're happy with it. So why be at 100 to make you feel better at charging 150? Serious, real story. The other fun part about these coins is what was going on at this time in history. I love the history tie every time we look at this. 81, you have Edison and Bell forming the first phone company. The Barnum and Bailey Circus is formed. Garfield, our president, is elected and then shot 6 months later. Bat Masterson in Dodge City, right? The old gunfights. Billy the Kid is shot by Pat Garrett. The gunfight at OK Corral, Tombstone, Arizona, right? And the Red Cross is formed by Clara Barton. That was all 1881. We're looking at here, 82 is Standard Oil with Rockefeller. Jesse James is shot. Labor Day Parade first opens in New York. And Christmas lights were developed by Edison. Think about that. 140 years ago. Guys, I know we don't have enough time to put a clock up on this one. We are almost sold out. If you're visiting us via the web, that will be avccoins.com. Push your orders through, please. I don't want to lose an order. I don't want to lose an opportunity to do business with you, but right now we are almost sold out. Thanks for listening, but it is time for us to be moving on.